I'm not speaking for the LDS Church. I'm not talking about their formal doctrine or anything like that. I'm talking about some of these LDS friends that I have do love the same Jesus that I do. Now, do love the same Jesus that I do. I don't deny we have a lot of theological differences, but we love the same Jesus. Even if I had significant disagreements with the LDS community, which I've learned I have fewer than I thought I did. But even with that, I was okay. I was comfortable with that because as long as they're treating the show properly, that's all that matters. I can honestly say it's been one of the top 3 most fascinating and beautiful things about this project has been my growing brother and sisterhood with people of the LDS community that I never would have known otherwise, and learning so much about your faith tradition. The stories of Jesus we do agree on, and we love the same Jesus, and we love the same Jesus. No, it's the same. I mean, I'll sink or swim on that statement, and it's controversial. I don't mind getting criticized at all for the show, and I don't mind being called a blasphemer. I don't deny we have a lot of theological differences, but we love the same Jesus. I'm not speaking for the LDS Church. I'm not talking about their formal doctrine or anything like that. I'm talking about some of these LDS friends that I have do love the same Jesus that I do. Now, do love the same Jesus that I do.
Well, for the past few years, the show called The Chosen has been around and has been a very popular show. A lot of people have watched it. A lot of people have funded this show. And we've brought up some points on this channel that are serious problems with the entire organization. There are people walking around on set with cameras who are filming, who are part of the crew and the staff, who are flying LGBTQ flags. There's Catholic people, not just Catholics. I'm not talking about your run-of-the-mill Catholics. I'm talking about like Catholic mystics. I saw the Virgin Mary in a burrito type stuff, who are the main characters in the show. People that are who dismiss Bible doctrine altogether are playing major roles in the production of the show. And you also have the creator of the show, Dallas Jenkins, insisting over and over again that Mormons believe the same gospel that he does. We're going to tell you today in this video that Dallas Jenkins is a false teacher. If Dallas Jenkins believes what he says he believes, Dallas Jenkins is going to hell. Today's video, we're going to talk about all this. Don't go away. Guys, go ahead. If you're new, please take a moment and subscribe to this channel and just help us with that. We're going to do some more updates on this story as it develops and things like that. But also go ahead and smite that like button. That'll really help the channel, and we appreciate that very much. I want to go here to our old faithful friends here at Protestia. They've gotten some good articles through the years. Man, we appreciate them. A new interview with Alan Parr, by the way. The Chosen director, Dallas Jenkins, insists he loves the same Jesus as his Mormon brothers. Folks, this is a gigantic, mega doctrinal issue. This is not some small, tiny little thing where we're just being divisive over clothes and worship styles and Bible versions. No, this is a serious issue at the very core of what the gospel is. And for this man to say that somebody who believes Jesus like the Mormons do, which is exactly what the Jesus of the LDS church is, that's exactly what they believe. For him to say that's the same gospel that you and I believe on as I believe in Christians, I have a major, major problem with that. And for Alan Parr to give this man a platform and to allow him to say these things that LDS brothers are our brothers in Christ makes me say that Alan Parr may be a false teacher himself. Unbelievable. Look at this article with me, and let's just read the words. The Chosen director, Dallas Jenkins, again articulated in a new interview with Alan Parr that he loves the same Jesus that his Mormon friends do, demonstrating again and again why he has a false understanding of Jesus and the gospel. And they cite a lot of the articles that they did. Okay, the LDS issue, and I'll play the video here in a second. The LDS issue is something that just got controversial because several years ago I did a YouTube video. I made the comment that I was referring to a few of my LDS friends. And I said, I'm not speaking for the LDS church. I'm not talking about their formal doctrine or anything like that. I'm talking about some of these LDS friends that I have do love the same Jesus that I do. Let's just play this.
Something that it got some controversy because several years ago on a YouTube interview, I made the comment that I was referring to a few of my LDS friends, and I said, I'm not speaking for the LDS church. I'm not talking about their formal doctrine or anything like that. I'm talking about some of these LDS friends that I have do love the same Jesus that I do. Now, do love the same Jesus that I do.
That's what he said.
We may have some disagreements about some aspects of it, but some of these brothers that I know that I have had deep, intense, dozens of hours of conversations with might not actually sign on to, or might have a different viewpoint than what the official church doctrine is. Or the official church doctrine, much like the evangelical world, has different sects and different denominations within it. And so,
okay, what he's arguing here is he's saying, okay, I'm not saying that all Mormons are saved. I'm not saying that all of these people are what we are. I'm just saying that there's certain sects within the LDS church that do believe in the same Jesus that we do. And I'm telling you, I'm standing here as a theologian, as a preacher, as a Christian, to tell you that is absolute hogwash. That is complete. That is a total lie. If this man is this theologically stupid, and Alan Parr is that theologically stupid to stand there and act like this is no big deal, that this is just, maybe a few mute points here and there within a certain sects of the LDS church, and we're still the same thing. I'm telling you that this is absolute third Adam stuff. This is insanity. This is false teaching. No way. 0% chance that is true. This should scare you to death if you believe the gospel.
I think it's dangerous to speak for any one particular group. I know you don't love it when you see some video about, evangelicals believe this. You're like, well, not all evangelicals believe that. So there are some things about, so anyway, I made that comment and it's been taken out of context to present the position.
No, it hasn't.
I think the entire LDS church believes the same thing that I as an evangelical do, or loves the same Jesus I do. And I don't hold to that belief, but I do know that there's nuance within all people groups and within all denominations that I don't think it's healthy to try to summarize it all in a headline or in a soundbite.
Okay, look, doctrine matters. That's the rallying cry of this channel, because doctrine does matter. And you can't tell me that a person who absolutely is a member of an LDS church, who maybe some weird sect of the LDS church, but they still fly under the umbrella of what is considered Latter-day Saints doctrine, that they are saved people under that, because if they believed a different gospel, if they believed that Jesus Christ was the Son of God and not the brother of Lucifer, like the Mormon church actually believes. They believe that Lucifer and Jesus are brothers. You cannot tell me that people that fly under the umbrella of this LDS label, that they're born again. You can't do that. This is insanity. This is a lie. These people lie more than they tell the truth. These people are just, they have deceived themselves. I don't know where you people get to where you can be so blind, but apparently you can. And the article says here, this is completely false. However, if you love the same Jesus that Mormons do, you're going to hell. Hey, man! If you believe there is no difference between the Jesus of the Bible and the Jesus of Joseph Smith's demonic imagination, then you are spiritually blinded. There only awaits a fiery expectation of judgment. If you repudiate the Jesus of Mormonism, then you're not a Mormon. And any true convert would run screaming from that cauldron of false teaching and heresy. Yes! Look, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Dallas Jenkins did an interview with Allie Beth Stuckey, and Allie Beth Stuckey challenged him on that. Alan Parr just sits there like some wet noodles. I'm completely blown away. This is wrong on so many levels. You people don't believe in Jesus. You believe in the cosmic Christ. That's exactly what you believe in. There's so many more articles. And if you don't follow Protesti on Twitter, they got some good stuff. I like what they say. And I won't necessarily play all this stuff for you guys. But look, go check these out. This is a big problem. And I cannot believe that this joker right here just sat there and let this man spew not only heresy, but damnable heresy in front of his people. I can't believe you. How dare you, sir? Makes me wonder if you believe the gospel. Well, whatever. What do I know? I'm just a guy with a Bible here. Go watch Third Adam. It'll change your life. Subscribe to this channel if you're new. God bless you. Have a good day.